What's up, guys? Aldo here with PragerU. Today I'm in West Hollywood, California to ask people what they think about illegal immigration and what we should do about housing migrants. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go. Before we jump into this video, make sure you guys head on over to the App Store and download the PragerU app to stay up to date with everything that we're doing here. So last year, 2.5 million migrants crossed the southern border illegally into the United States. Do they have a right to be here?
Of course, yeah.
Why?
Because they're human beings, just like the rest of us.
Yes, I think they do. What we have is people coming over here that we love and we want them to come through the border.
I think illegal immigration is just people who don't have access trying to find freedom.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has a chance to start new and start fresh and have an opportunity. I mean, like, think about like our great-great-great-parents. Like, they started somewhere, so why can't they?
I don't understand why we're not, in general, more embracing and accepting of others that want to come here.
I think America is the land of the home and the home of the brave. And it was based on immigrants. I feel like we should open our doors and help people to find their way.
Right now, the federal government spends about $116 billion annually on services relating to this population. In California, it's around $23 billion, and a big portion of that goes to housing. What do you think we should do about the housing problem?
I mean, I think giving someone a house is just the bare bones of what we should do. There's a lot more that goes into like creating sustainability for people.
I think there's a lot of like unused buildings that people can kind of go into. I mean, there's like hotels are not being used.
Eric Adams recently came up with an idea to house migrants in private citizens' homes. This would be a plan where he would put money back into their pockets, but he wants to open up private citizens' homes to these migrants. What do you think about this plan?
Well, if you need the money and you have an extra room, sounds good to me.
I think that's like a really good idea.
I mean, yeah, why not? Like, give them a home, give them a bed, give them a roof, food, opportunity for work. I mean, sure.
People can sleep on my couch all the time, man.
I think it's great if they want to put somebody up, then why shouldn't they? I mean,
Could you ever see yourself housing a migrant in your home?
I mean, totally. I mean, I don't necessarily have the space for it living in New York City, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Could you ever see yourself housing a migrant?
Not right now, not at this point, no.
Could you see yourself doing this sometime in the future?
Probably not, to be honest, because the future is going to be about, I don't know, about myself, I guess.
well, I think somebody living in my own home is a different situation than somebody living in my community.
Isn't America our community? Isn't America our home?
Yeah, but I think our own private quarters of our home is a sanctuary, is a private space compared to like where you and I are out now on a public street.
Would you be willing to house migrants yourself in your own home?
Yeah, why not? And I help out, because I'm Mexican myself, so I come from immigrants, so I don't see why I wouldn't help my people.
So we're actually asking because we have a form from the United States Alien Housing Project, and we're getting people to sponsor migrants and to invite them into their own homes. If you sign this, we can get a migrant into your home, and as early as next week. Would you want to sign this today?
No, because I live with my parents.
Do you think you could ask your parents?
I don't know. I don't know how they'd go about this.
Would you be willing to sign this today and invite a migrant into your home?
No.
If you sign this, we could get a migrant into your house as early as next week. Would you be willing to sign this?
Well, hey, you put me on camera now because I'm the guy tossing out 20s cash and now you want me to sign things. Let's go.
Yeah, awesome. Let's do it. So they'll contact you. They'll set you up with a migrant, and they'll have them on your house in as early as 1 week. This would be like for your actual home for you to take in a migrant yourself.
I can't do that. I literally live in a 2-bedroom with
Trying to get him to take me in.
As long as it's not my home, I'm for it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's doable. It sounds like a good idea on paper, but that's pandering.
Do you think it's hypocritical for people to advocate for open borders and to advocate for the influx of illegal immigrants, but not be willing to put up their own homes?
In some ways, yes. I do think that's a little hypocritical.
In my personal opinion, and I might get in trouble for saying this in West Hollywood, but I think it's become problematic, especially in California right now with the cost of living being insane. I feel like it's being infringed on by illegals coming in by the droves.
At this point, I don't know that I would be. I think it's more of a feeling safe issue rather than just a humanitarian issue, for me personally.
Yeah. I'd rather take care of our own homeless first, which there are many. I mean, just in this 10-block area, there's probably 30 regular homeless people I interact with. Let's help them first, and then help others who are trying to get here legally.
I mean, look behind you right now. I mean, nobody can afford to live here. I can barely afford to live here. But then illegal will come in here with no right to be here, and we just give them free everything.
America is our home. America is our community. You don't know who they are. You don't know where they came from. And I think the same can be said for all of Americans.
I agree with that too. I think the trust, not knowing, again, as you mentioned, where they came from, who they really are, and what are they here for. You know, I think that's a big thing is trust. Yeah.
Well, you guys, that's a wrap for this video. Would you house a migrant in your home? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe for more, and don't forget to follow me on all social medias and download the PragerU app to stay up to date with everything that we're doing here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. That pen? Thanks so much. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. PragerU is a 501c3 organization. Help us keep our videos free by making a tax-deductible donation today. I appreciate your support.